Okay, hi everyone. Alright, so what I've got to show to you today is something which has literally just been released. Yeah, I just checked it out and the release date for this appears to have been, it was either today or yesterday because it definitely wasn't there at the start of the week and all of a sudden some websites are now showing it. And I went down to my local Smith's toy shop and there it was. It was just there on the shelf. There was only a few of them. What is it? Well, it's a Sonic the Hedgehog Stretch Armstrong toy. Yeah, do you remember Stretch Armstrong? That it was a very popular toy back in the 90s. He was like this superhero who you could stretch to ridiculous. He could basically just pull his limbs to ridiculous lengths, and then he would go back to his original size. That toy is still around, and there's been different variations of it over the years. Like I believe there's a super villain, and he had a dog as well at one point, and they now sort of do versions on other products and licenses. So there's a Batman version, there's a Scooby-Doo version, and at the store I went to there was even George, Lizzie and Ralph from Rampage. Not the movie, although that's probably why it's come out, but the original video game. Yeah, so that was quite cool, I thought. But anyway, they've done one based off Sonic, and they don't call it a Stretch Armstrong, they call it Stretch Sonic, the amazing stretchy toy. He can stretch and return to his original size. Yes! Okay, so let's take a look at the packaging, because I have a few bones to pick with this. It's using the very old packaging design, but hey, they've finally gotten rid of that collector's edition thing, which was ridiculous. Yeah, that really annoyed me because they were just putting it on cheap pieces of tut, so yeah, I'm glad that's finally gone. And on here we've got all the things you can do to Stretchy Sonic. Look how happy that child is at the fact he's trying to rip Sonic apart. Grab and stretch his arms and legs. Release, he will return to his normal shape and size. Super strong, super stretchy. So yeah, did you know you could do that to Sonic? Oh, look at this! Look at how happy that child is as he tries to pull Sonic's arms off. Yeah, there is something that I've always wondered about these kind of toys, actually. I remember when I saw the original adverts back in the 90s for Stretch Armstrong, he looked so cool. He was like this, he was doing stuff like fighting crime and stopping bank robberies, and he was using his body to stretch and to stop people, and it was really cool. And I never had one, but I went round to a friend's house who did have one. And I was like, oh wow, you got a Stretch Armstrong? And he was like, oh yeah, it's awesome. I was like, well, what can we do with it? And he said, oh, you pull his arms and his legs and then you can release him and it goes back to normal. I was like, oh, is that all you can do? And he was like, yeah. Yeah, I'm not really sure what you can actually do with these kind of toys. Other than in the initial, let's try and pull it apart, what do you do with them? They're very difficult to play with, I think. You know, actually properly play with them, I guess, but meh. Anyway. Yeah, so why have I got a bit of a bone to pick with the packaging? Well, when I first saw this in the shop, I thought, oh, damn, I'm going to have to pull it apart. And then I noticed on the bottom there was 2 pieces of tape down here, so I thought, oh, wait, maybe we can take it, you know, lift this up, and obviously he'll just slide out. Yeah, well, you can't do that, because if you do that, it's still sort of stuck down here. So the only way to get this toy out is to completely destroy the packaging, and I absolutely hate that because it means if you kind of want to collect one of them mint in the box and have one to play with, you have to buy 2, which is always all sorts of lame because it's the kind of thing where it's so sealed, it's so well sealed, there's no way you're going to be able to get this off unless you spend hours trying without wrecking the whole thing. But anyway, I'm just going to pause the video now and try to remove this without damaging it too badly, but meh, it's not going to work. So I think I've shown everything on the packaging, so yeah, because obviously once I do this, that's it. It's just going to be completely destroyed and there's going to be no way back. So yeah, that's what it looks like when it's on the shelf. And now I'm going to pause the video, I'm going to try and set it free. Okay, so we got him out the box, but as predicted, despite being as careful as I possibly could be, maybe you could salvage this, but it will never be perfect. It really is one of those where once you open it, the box is pretty much destroyed, but yeah, oh well, I'll wait for a sale. But anyway, there is some instructions with this, which is quite interesting. I thought it'd be kind of obvious how you play with this, but there was something which I didn't expect. Yep, I guess we could call this the user manual. Wow, it's stretchy! Yes, it is. Oh my god, look what they're doing to Sonic! Unhand that American Japanese icon, you fools! Yeah, there is a... Are they all the same child? Is that the same? Wow. It either is or it might be his twin, but this kid is obviously this kid, but this kid looks very similar, so... Oh, that's creepy. Yeah, we got some instructions here. Your stretch figure will break if you pull him too far. I know. Excessive stretching could result in damage to the toy. What do you mean excessive stretching? The idea is you stretch it and pull it. Forget the cold or the heat. Your figure doesn't like extreme cold or hot conditions. Keep him at room temperature. When your figure is cold, he is more difficult to stretch. As you hold him and stretch him carefully, he warms up and is easier to stretch. Oh. Do not pull your figure too far. Stretching him can break your toy. Do not overstretch. And they actually have a guide here for how far you can stretch him. And again, we've got even more safety instructions here. Yeah, I'm not going to read that. But, oh, this is interesting. Oh, wow. So, oh, this is cool. So, yeah, you can stretch his hands and his legs, but it looks like you can also pull his spikes as well. Ooh, I'm definitely going to try that. Anyway, let's take an actual look at the toy. Whee, there we go. And, he feels funny. Oh, this feels weird. This is like that. Oh, God, this feels so creepy and disgusting. It's awesome. Oh, this is so cool. Alright, this is really cool. And what the heck is that? I'm guessing that's where they sort of plugged him up so they filled all the stuff in. Oh, this is... Oh, God, he's sort of more... Okay, I am not deliberately applying that much pressure to this, and he's sort of morphing and melting in my hands and becoming disgusting. Oh, God. Oh, this is amazing. Okay, remember when I said I didn't understand how Stretch Armstrong was a thing, why people liked it? I totally understand now. You can make him like a really creepy looking thing. Oh, this is just weird. I'm guessing he reverts back to normal over time. It's weird, I can sort of feel it moving in my hand and sort of shifting. It definitely is reacting. Anyway, the actual design of him is pretty good. There are some paint errors here and there, but yeah, there's gonna be. It's this weird like rubber stuff, so it's never gonna be perfect. Like you can tell there, but it ain't ever gonna be perfect due to the nature of this toy and this material. But I cannot describe what this is like. Whoops, sorry about that. It's it feels like jelly or some sort of jello. Like I said, I've never had my own Stretch Armstrong, so I can't really describe it. Yeah, I've actually just noticed as well, his head has gone back to its normal shape, despite the fact I sort of mutated it a little bit. But as I just hold it like this, I can feel it sort of shifting and morphing just from its own weight against my hand, which is really weird. But I've got to say, I really do like the mold and the actual design of this. What should we call it? Should we call it a figure? Yeah, let's call it a figure. Does he stand? No, he's not going to stand up on his own, but he's trying. Oh, it's a shame he doesn't stand up. I mean, you could all probably prop him up because he's a really good figure. I'm actually quite impressed with it. Anyway, I suppose we should try and do the stretching. Here we go. And, oh, I'm too afraid. I'm too afraid to do it. So you can stretch him. I dare not do it much further than that. I mean, he said you could do it to... What was it? He said you could do it to 40 centimetres. Well, that ain't that far, but I just don't do it any further because I don't want to wreck it. I mean, I can... It's very strange. As I'm holding it here, I can sort of feel something is happening inside here. I can feel like it is changing. So I guess it just does need, I don't know, warming up, shall we say, and then it will be able to do it better, but I just dare not do it. Because this feels like if I put any more pressure on it right now, it's just going to snap. But I mean, I've seen the commercials for all these Stretch Armstrongs, and you can pull them to insane lengths. It's also annoying as well, because unless you've got a second person, it's very difficult to actually demonstrate this properly, so I'll try and do it like that. Oh, there we go. Hey, look, I'm now modern Sonic. Here I go. Shame I can't do the hands at the same time either, but meh, that's just a thing. And, oh, sorry, Sonic, I messed up your head there. Oh, let's try in here. Let's see, can we stretch the ear? Oh, we can't. Oh, I don't want to do that. I fear that just break. Yeah, and, oh, sorry, Sonic. You've seen better days. Can we do a spike? Oh, we can! Oh, look at that! So we can pull his spikes. Oh, what's that going to look like? Oh, my God. Oh, look, it's Sonic 3D Sonic! Wow! Okay, so if you've got a friend with you, you could probably have a lot of fun with this, just to sort of... I kind of get it now. The joy of this really is sort of trying to pull it and see what crazy shape and face you can make with this figure. But I don't know... I don't really know if you could play with this properly. You certainly couldn't play with it with, you know, proper action figures, because it would just get damage on the paint job, and... you know, there's not very much you can do. Oh, we can roll him into... oh, we can roll him into a ball, look! Hey! Okay, oh, actually, yeah, you could sit him up. He would look cool sat up. That's quite good. I like that. I'm actually really impressed with this. I thought I would... I didn't think I would like this as much as I have done. It's just a shame you can't recycle the packaging, you know, that you have to destroy the packaging to get him out. But, oh, yeah, maybe it is... yeah, he is stretching a little bit there, but, this is basically just a torture toy. It was like for people who are fans of Eggman or who don't like Sonic, you can just sort of torture him. I'm coming to save the day. Yeah, I really don't know what else... no, I'm not doing that, it'll just pull off, I think. I really don't know what else to say on this. It's just... I wish I could describe for you properly the feeling of this. It's like, oh, sorry, Sonic, you've seen better days there. What's it like? You know when sometimes at school, kids go through phases where they collect that slime stuff? And it's really cheap, and there's like some kid in every school always at some point comes in or has slime, and it's that really weird feeling. Or they have one of those... actually, you know what this is like? It's like a stress ball. It is literally like a... yeah, that's what this is. This is basically a stress ball. It's the same material. It's the same feeling, and it's the fact it sort of moulds and shapes. This is literally a Sonic stress ball, but, you know, as like a proper thing. Because we have had a Sonic stress ball, which is just his head, but they've added the body this time. It's really cool. I do like it. I think it's really good. Is there anything else I've sort of say that I've missed on it? Like I said, the paint job on this is not brilliant, but because of the actual material, you know, it's never going to be perfect. But it's a pretty good job, nonetheless. So yeah, oh, there's this little spiky tail stretch. Oh, it does! Bing. So there is a lot you can do with this, you know, in terms of stretching, but it's just very difficult to do it on your own, because, you know, you've got to hold the figure and then pull it with the other one. So this is probably a toy that you would have fun with friends, but then you've got to hope your friend isn't a bit of a... well, a bad person and deliberately tries to break it, because you always have that one friend that will do that. Oh, sorry, Sonic. Oh, nightmare fuel. Can we do that? Oh, we can do that. How far can we go? Can we get it as far as the happy child on the box? I don't know. It's very difficult to show you this. I dare not do it any further. Yeah, I think that's as much as I dare do it, because I just don't want to break it. I feel like I could pull it much further, but I'm just worried because, no, they're not indestructible, but I just don't do it any further. Yeah, I don't really agree with the you can stretch it as far as as far as that, unless you really do have to, you know, warm it up quite a lot first. Maybe just deliberately mutate it a little bit and then try it. That might work, but I don't know. It's not for me to try this one. I want to keep this figure. So if anybody else wants to be brave and deliberately destroy a Sonic Stretch Armstrong, there you go. I do like how his legs go crazy. So yeah, I think that's all I can say on this, guys. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you like this video. If you like this guy, he's available in the UK at Smith's Toy Store. And I want to say I did see him on Amazon as well, but I'm not 100% on that. So yeah, if you like this, I do recommend it, but like I say, if you are a collector and you like to keep hold of your packaging, like I do, unfortunately you're going to have to sacrifice the packaging to actually get this out and play with it. But I definitely think this might be a good figure just to have out on display because he's really cool and I really do like him. Okay guys, I think that's all I can say on this. Thanks very much for watching and I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.